Y'all really thought this lighting would do me justice, but what the actual fuck? What is this? I'm just kidding. No, let me not be harsh, bitch. I'm beautiful. The fuck? So, damn. Even holding the camera up, like, I'm already tired. I'm done. I'm just kidding. Why does that always happen? This is the second time that happens outside. What is going on outside? No, I love Mother Nature. Anyways, so with starting YouTube and like trying to do more content and record myself, even though like I have such a small platform, I only have like 60 subscribers, I think it's really important to talk about the topic of caring what other people think. So, damn bitch, I need to go get like my tripod because this shit is tiny. Like, how the fuck, like, my hand is already, ooh. I've been like growing out my nails and look how gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Oh, I like this angle. Y'all hear the beautiful birds? The birds are, I don't know if that's a bird actually. I'm pretty sure. One thing about me on the beautiful butterflies. This is the second time wait, that's not even a butterfly, bitch. No, it is. It is. Is it? Hold up, let me record it for now. I like how this video was supposed to be a motivational video and I'm just going off topic. I've been seeing a lot of beautiful orange and yellow butterflies here, and it's been a while. I love it because I usually see a orange butterfly when I'm like working on myself or doing like journaling outside. This is the third time that I do it. I'm not journaling right now, but the first time I was with my friend at a park and it was such a beautiful experience. It could also be a sign for me to talk about what orange butterflies mean. And orange butterflies are, bitch, that's not a butterfly. It's an orange bug, I think, but it looks like it's like a butterfly. But anyways, on topic of orange butterflies, it means that your ancestors and your guardian angels are looking over you. And it's also a past loved one, like someone that has passed away, is like looking over you, and that's so beautiful, so gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. Okay, my hand's cramping. It hurts. Okay, the whole point of this video is that I was having a conversation with a classmate not too long ago, and we were talking about how I watched her video and it was very motivational, very inspirational. I loved it. And she was telling me how she's still trying to get comfortable in front of the camera. She still gets a little shy. And I'm like, why? Because, like, who cares, right? She was like, oh, it's because just, like, what people will think. At least from what I remember, that is how the conversation went. If not, I'm just making shit up. But I still want to be on topic of that, of, like, caring what others think. But honestly, who the fuck cares what other people think? Genuinely. And I feel like starting this has, like, made me care so much, even though I'm not one to care. And of course, we're human. We're gonna care about like what other people think, and it's okay. It's okay to do it like minimally, but not every single step you take. It's like you're walking, you step 1 foot forward, and you're like, oh my god, what will they think? Am I walking right? Am I using my knees correctly? Like, am I stretching enough to like start walking? Like, oh my god, like what am I doing? Like no, who the fuck cares? At that point, no, ma'am, no ham, no jam. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna keep criticizing ourselves just because of what other people think. Pretty sure other people are gonna feel the same way. They're gonna care what other people think, and they're like, oh, am I doing the things right? So if they're having the same mindset, then who cares? They're not worried about you, my love. And if they are worried about you, then they're just your fans. Because I had this one girl, and I'm gonna do a whole story time on this hoe too. She was so obsessed over me. Like, when I tell you, she was so obsessed with like talking about my character. And of course it goes back to that raggedy hoe bitch ass ex, by the way. But yeah, she was obsessed with talking about me and like saying things about me and asking what I was doing. She knew where I worked, all this shit. Like, she was obsessed. She's been my #1 fan, and I mentioned that in the other video. So the only people who will care about what you're doing every step of the way is people who are hating on you, and actually hating, but they're just masking it with being in love with you, being like your biggest fan. So don't worry too much about those hoes. Who the fuck cares what they think? Who the fuck cares what they say? At the end of the day, you know who you are, so it doesn't matter. Another thing, this does not apply to anyone who's fucking racist, homophobic, transphobic, xenophobic, colorist, all of the isms, all of the ists. Like, fuck you hoes. It does apply to you. And take the criticism, because why are you weird? Why are you fucking weird? Like, anyways, yeah, so I just wanted to talk about this real quick, because not only do I want to put this out there and make a quick little short video for y'all to watch, but I also want this as a reminder for myself to not care. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Like, it's not really that big of a deal, and I have been making a big of a deal. So yes, as much as you might have felt like you needed this video, I needed this video too. And I always say that whenever I give tarot readings to other people, it's like, I feel like I needed this reading too, you know, and I appreciate the person booking their reading with me. So yeah, thank y'all so much for watching. I hope you have an amazing rest of amazing rest of your day. That laugh felt so fake. That's why I did that. Look at me crying. Oh my god, guys, you made me cry. Okay. Sometimes it's so hard to make me cry, but then other times it's like it just comes out. Like, it's so easy. So it all depends on what's been going on, you know? So like, if something happens, I won't cry. I probably hold it in. But I think that's just like my issue. Not me ending the video and then just going off about like, you know what, let's not talk about this. No, we should. It might be important. That sometimes I think I tend to hold things in up until the last moment. And I know that's an issue within myself. And I feel like I've worked on it, but then it comes again. It comes again where like I hold it in and then it just bursts out. And I hate it so much when that happens, because there's nothing wrong with crying. So I don't see that as bad. It's just maybe I just set back all the things that I've been going through and I don't really talk about them as much. And I should journal about them. And like, I've been trying to be more consistent with them. But sometimes when I do cry, because I haven't cried in so long and I've been like just holding it in without even knowing it, or like maybe I do know, I just don't want to do anything about it, you know. It's just like the self-sabotage. I end up having like a panic attack and like I can't breathe and I need to cry. And I love that, because the last one that I had, I calm myself down, like hey, like, and that's one of my biggest things, is that I love to do that for myself. And maybe it's too much where it's like me being hyper independent, and I also need to work on that, because I've noticed that like I like to take care of myself and others, and I don't allow for others to take care of me, or it's hard for me to allow that. Hashtag coming from a Hispanic household. But yeah, so I want to allow myself to be less hyper independent. As much as it is a great skill, sometimes I take it too far, and I don't allow help, even though I should. Same thing with like partners. I don't allow it, but I should, you know. I deserve to be taken care of. I deserve to be praised. I deserve to be loved. I deserve everything in this universe, everything the universe has in store for me. Of course I deserve it. I'm Byeeee Cass. Hello. But I also see it, the reason why I see it as a great skill, and because I feel like with other times I've noticed, and I've been through it myself, where other people are so attached to another individual, or like they don't have self-love. And my greatest thing to say is, at the end of the day, no matter what, you're gonna be the only person in your fucking casket, in your fucking grave. So you gotta do things for yourself, not for anyone else, and care for, oh my god, I'm shaking, fuck. Not for anyone else at all. What was I gonna say? I lost my train of thought, hold on. Do things for yourself, not for anyone else. Obviously, rare case where some people do get shared grave with someone, but that's like a rare case. So it's rare. So live your life Put yourself first, love yourself as much as you love others, or even more. Show the love that you deserve to yourself. So when someone comes by and shows you anything less than, you're like, oh, fuck. No, babes, get the fuck out of my face. No, don't even. Back up. And I think that's really great, a great skill I've had, because anytime someone comes and plays in my face, or they show me any less than what I deserve, that I know that I deserve, I'm like, you? And I'm like, I noticed a red flag right away, because I'm like, no thanks, no ma'am, no have no job. Okay, I gotta end this video now, guys. Bye, have an amazing rest of your days. I know I'm cutting it short. I think I'm definitely gonna get into the hyper-dependency later on. But yeah, bye. Muchos besitos. I'm currently on the toilet, and y'all are like, what the actual fuck? Why are you on the toilet? Mind your business. I wanted to, me with my fucking ums. Just kidding. So I wanted to clarify a few things in the next clips, because I looked back at my video and I was like, hold the fuck on, let me add some few more things to this video. So that's why you're gonna see a cut from with my hair down, and then me walking with my hair up. Yeah, okay, you get that? Okay, bye. I'm not a big fan of my bangs as much as I used to be, but I'm trying to get comfortable with them, because I don't want to keep feeling some type of negative way over how I look, because that's not who I am, because I don't give a fuck about that shit. Like, I'm so beautiful at the end of the day. But what I was gonna say is that obviously do things for yourself, but don't be selfish. And you might be like, okay, you want, oh my god, that dog scared me. Boy, why are you barking at me? Fuck. I'm just passing by, chill fuck out. Papito or mamita. Like I was saying. Okay, so like how I was saying before I was really interrupted. You're probably like, okay, so like, what do you mean? What do you want us to be? You want me to be selfish, or do you want me to love myself and put myself first? Like, which one is it? I think it's great to have a balance of both. If you've already put yourself before others, put others before yourself every single time, then it is okay to be so-called selfish. Because once those people that have used you realize, like, oh my god, this person doesn't care about me anymore, like, if they don't care about you, they'll feel that way. They'll behave that way. And they'll call you selfish, they'll call you rude, they call you all these names. But it's like, I wasn't calling you that when you wanted all my help. Why is it now I am behaving this way? When I need your help, when I need just for me to put myself first, it's an issue? Like what? So it's a great balance to find that. So for me, I had an issue recently dealing with being like, feeling like I was being selfish, but it was the right kind of selfish. It was what I needed in order for my mental health, for me to be better. And that guilt was still holding on to me though. So I asked my trusted friend, like, hey, is this like me being selfish? And they said, no, it's just you putting yourself first. And even if you do feel guilty, do certain things that will help that conscious thought of you feeling guilty. So there was really good advice, like meaning like doing something so small that won't make you feel as guilty. And I say another thing, you can be selfless. Well, you can feel like you're just taking care of yourself, but if at a certain point a lot of people are telling you that you're being selfish, it's like, oh shit. Like for that, I don't know if that could be like a credible source to be like, oh, you're being selfish. But what it would be a credible source would be someone that you trust. So let's say, for example, my best friend. If my best friend tells me, oh, you're being selfish, I'd be like, oh shit, like I'm so sorry, apologize and try to learn from it and be better. But if like a random person that doesn't even like me, it's like, you're so selfish, you're so this, that, and the third. Okay, bitch, and what? Like, what else? Tell me more. I love hearing about myself, Like, that's a big difference. Like, someone random, some stranger's opinion doesn't matter. But if it's someone that you feel loves you and reciprocates that energy with how you treat them, with love and kindness, and you see as family. So, for example, like how I said, my best friend, that I would take seriously. So, honestly, yeah, just with selfish and being selfless. It's just like being a good balance of both, and allowing to take criticism from those who love you and you love back. It doesn't necessarily have to be a family member, because sometimes family members can be toxic and they can think that, and I just don't like the thought of like, oh, like they're blood and like I need to listen to them, or like they're forever gonna be a part of my life, or this, that. Like, I don't like, sometimes family members can be toxic, so just someone that you trust. If it is family, good for you, congrats my love that for you. But for some others, it isn't family. So whoever you believe that you can trust, and if you don't have that person, that's okay too, as long as you build that self-love within yourself and know when to realize and know when to know when to realize when you are in the wrong. Okay? I just needed to correct that, because I was like, I don't want to seem like I'm just like promoting being selfish all the time, because sometimes people are like, oh, so and so told me to be selfish. There's a limit there though. There's a limit, you know? So yeah, I'm gonna go work out now, guys. Bye. Have an amazing day. This is such a good area, by the way. It's so nice. I love this angle. Love everything about it. Okay, bye.